Everything is good. Everything is good. How are you doing?
We on bus this morning, so we can start in just a moment. We'll just make sure everything's set up. Yeah, I'm ready when you are, so
Give me a sec.
okay, so let's start off with our your hands. Okay. Pick it up. Alright, now we're gonna do our butt kicks. Their high knees, drive those knees up. And their front sides. You don't go so violent, just let the legs swing up. Okay. Alright, now our windmills. Alright, and we're going to finish off with our torso twist. And switch. And stop there. Alright. Again, sorry about the cat. He pretty much lives by my side right now. Oh no, is your ankle okay?
Ankle is okay. I'm just checking this knee.
Okay. Alright. You don't feel any almost blocking in the front of your ankle, do you?
No.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I like to check with those things because sometimes people have like what's called a fixation in their ankle, and it really causes a lack of mobility. And people try to stretch it out, but it doesn't really do anything. I just wanted to make sure that was the case. So yeah, let's get started. We're gonna do one arm chest press with the legs in the air. I'll demonstrate. You're gonna lie down. You want the legs slightly off the ground, and I just want you to do a one arm chest press. Okay?
Okay.
I want you to do 8 on one side, then 8 on the other.
Okay.
Okay? And then after that, grab another dumbbell. We're still going to be lying down. And we're going to do skull crushes. Okay?
Okay.
Just forearms move. And you have the biceps stay where they are. We're going to do 10 of those. Okay? So 8 on each side chest press and 8 on each side for the chest press, 10 for the skull crushes. Any questions?
No.
Oh, ready. Let's see what you can do. Yeah, try to keep the arm more at a 45-degree angle like this. All right, that's better. Good. Keep breathing. All right. And I want to let you know if that becomes too heavy, the 10 pounds, you can hold one like this and do that.
Doing like this, right?
No, we're doing the skull pressure, so that's going to be this. Good. Hold that sideways if you're going to use one. Yep, there we go. Okay. Keep the upper arm stationary. Keep the, yep. And just bend at the elbows. There we go. Good. Good, much better. Good, keep it up. Good. And this will be your last set.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, we're going to do our plank leg taps. We're going to do a low plank, so we're going to be on our elbows. We'll be these. Okay? We're going to do 10 on each side for those. After that, get into a push-up position, and we're going to do our push-up downward facing look. Okay? Fists are fine. The dumbbells to use as handles, that's fine too. So as long as you're doing a push-up into a downward facing dog, we're going to do, let's do 6 of those.
Okay.
And let's do 10 on each side, point like taps. Good. You don't have to lift your legs so high and just lower your hips slightly. Good. And
But yeah, my right knee is bothering me little bit.
your right knee is bothering you on both exercises?
Not the exercise in general. Just letting you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you can do if you can do that, fine. We'll modify the glute
No,
base.
so far I'm good. I'm just trying to bend.
Okay. Okay, yeah, the second it causes discomfort, I want you to stop. Okay? I trust you on it, but this will be your last set. Yeah. Yeah, looks like you're a little uncomfortable with the right knee.
Yeah, this one, say, even I'm trying to get up like this. It feels a little bit.
So right knee. Okay. I'm gonna keep my eye on that. We're gonna for the next one. We're gonna try kind of more of a knee push-up style, but we'll go over that later.
No, the push-ups were fine. Push-ups were not a problem at all. What I'm saying in general, today is the first time I see that I'm bending my knee or putting a little bit pressure on right knee. It does. None of the exercises were fine. I can do that.
Okay, if you think you're fine, we'll go with it.
The
I
exercise
gotta
will-
remember to send you those the links to the chiropractors because things like that are good to ignore.
Do you think knee brace helps? Maybe I try to get a knee brace.
A knee brace.
Yeah.
So what I would do is I would talk to a pharmacy.
Okay.
Pharmacies tend to know a lot about braces and what types work best. If you're in the only one I could recommend is one in Westfield, which might be a little further, but otherwise, if you know a pharmacist or a doctor of that sort, speak to them.
Okay.
All right, so let's move on. What we're going to do is we're going to do something called a half squat into a diagonal press. Okay? So you're going to just do half squat, nothing crazy. Okay? And then when you drive up, you're going to drive the weight diagonally. Okay? Not here, but here. Okay? So just like this. Okay? We're going to do 8 of those. After that, this exercise is slightly complicated. These are called super sevens. Okay? So you're going to do half curl, just like that. You're going to do these 7 times. Okay? After that, I want you to start here and come all the way up. Okay? We're going to do 7 of those. Okay? Yep, halfway, and then exactly 7 and 7. Okay? And let's do those back and forth. I think that's it. So 8 for the diagonal press and 7 and 7 for the super sevens. Good.
Yeah, this one bothers the knee.
Bothers your knee?
Yeah, I don't want to do, even it's a slightly, I can manage it, but I don't want to aggravate anything.
Okay, no problem. Let's just do a regular press. So you're just gonna do this.
Okay.
Okay? If the weight's too light, double it. So I got might be a little hold it by the ball. Hold it if you're gonna use that, hold it by the
Hold it like that, like this, okay.
yeah. Tighten that core. Good. Good. I just tested that out with 30 pounds. So I can do 30, you can do 20. Good. Excellent. Just stop at the halfway mark right here. You're going too far down. Stop here.
Okay.
So just a little. Okay, 2 minutes left. Good. One minute left. Yeah, they're tougher than they look. Good. Good. And stop there. Okay. Next one we're gonna do something called a split squat shoulder press, but I'm gonna try to be a little lighter on or easier on that with you. One leg in front of the other, just slightly bent. We'll have the dumbbells on your side, and we're just gonna press upward. And like so. Okay? And then we will do bent over rows. Right? So if this, let me know if this becomes too much. We'll switch it up.
Okay.
Okay? Let's do 8 on each side.
Good?
Is that okay on your knees?
Yeah, this one is fine so far.
Okay, let's.
How many? 10?
Yeah, do 10. Okay, keep that core tight. You don't want to arch your back too much. Here, Aaron, watch me for 1 second. Okay, So your back is like this. I want you to try to pull that core in, make it a little more neutral. Pull better. You know, I want you to try something for a second, right? Stand here with your hands on your hips, and I want you to try to pull your hips backwards as far as it can go. Really try to arch that back out. Okay? And now try to pull those hips in, just the hips. Yep. Okay. When you do those exercises, I want you to try to pull those hips in. Yep. Okay. You should be good otherwise. Yep. Just like that. Okay. Pull your hips backwards. Gotta get that arch this time. I know there's a lot to remember. Good. Good. You're good. Okay, we gotta work on those hamstrings a little bit.
It's good.
Better, you're still bending a little too much. Pull those hips forward. You'll feel those abs tighten. Good. Just like that. No, I want you to try something. Put a little more weight on your front foot in that position.
Sorry, what?
In this position, try to put a little more weight in your front foot. I want to see what happens. Just stand in that position for a second. Okay. Yeah, okay. You don't have to do your full weight on it, but if you feel yourself doing this, I want you to just put a little weight on the front foot. That'll help even yourself out. Okay. In the meantime, let's move on. And you have a break. Get 2 minutes to rest. All right. So far, so good. Getting some movement patterns down. I recommend working on those hamstrings.
This knee, right? Now.
Do you feel it above or below the kneecap?
Right over here.
Right there. Okay. Little higher up. I would definitely. I'll definitely get you those numbers today. Once for a chiropractor in Westfield, and once for a chiropractor in New Providence. Not sure how far that is entirely. I think Westfield's pretty close. But, I think. Have you ever been to a chiropractor before?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you.
You see, and this thing never hurt. Like so, this one over here, I see a pain now.
No pain. Okay.
If I'm doing this,
we'll play it by ear, and we'll go over the original exercises. But
okay. Just don't get me wrong. Today's exercises haven't bothered it. The one, the squat, was bothering it. I told you, but I think it happened even before I came into the session. That's what I was feeling.
Okay. So, just one last thing. I have a tendency to have trouble hearing you a little bit. It's just a bit muffled. I'm actually working on the sound myself. But if you possibly, for next time, have a laptop you could use, that might be better.
I'm using a laptop only.
Oh, you are? Okay. we'll figure it out. I'm going to try to get better sound as well. Hopefully that will help.
Okay.
Frankly, my equipment should be picking up your sound better, so it could be me. But yeah, I'll work on that. Okay. Yeah, let's get back to it. So we're going to go back to our one-arm chest press for the legs in the air.
Okay.
And then we're going to do our skull crushers. So this time let's do 6 on each side for the press, and let's do 10 for the skull crushers. Great, much better. Cool. You know, when you do those, bend your knees. There we go. Minute 30 left. Doing well. A minute. And make this your last set. All right. Good. All right. So next we're going to do our plank leg taps. And then we're going to do our downward facing dog push-ups. I want you to keep, with the push-ups, try to keep your knees in a position that's comfortable, okay? So you have a little bit of freedom with that exercise.
Okay.
Okay? Let me know what works best. And 10 on each side with that, 8 for the push-ups. Keep it up. Good. Halfway done. Man, you got 1 minute left to do that. This will be your last set.
Oh,
Feeling okay?
yeah, tired.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? Everyone in my classes improves one way or another. Everyone's getting stronger. You'll feel it in no time. All right, so we're gonna keep that modification and just do the diagonal press. I think that kettlebell was doing very well for you. And then we'll do the super sevens. So obviously 7 on each side of super sevens, and let's do 8 for the diagonal press.
Okay.
Okay? Any questions?
No.
Keep that core tight. All right. You know, let me try and tell you this. Almost bear down for a second when you're about to launch that weight out. Just keep that core tight. The whole idea is to keep everything here as stationary as possible. And just move the arm. You're pushing it out. What you're doing well. Good. Here, could you turn from to the side? Good. Only halfway. Good. Don't drop so far down. Halfway. Good. where your control is getting so much better.
Oh my God.
One minute left.
Oh.
You got one more set after this. Round. Good.
We're done?
This will be your last set. You okay? Come on, you can get through it. Good. Take a sec. We'll be finishing off our last 4 minutes with our split stance shoulder press. Okay? And then our bent over rows. Try to get a little more of a bend. You can even bend the knees more, but I do want you to be a little more parallel to the ground. Last time you were a bit more up here, so try to be more down here.
Okay.
Do 8 of those.
Now the
If that's
first one.
hard, let me know.
Now the first one we need to do only on one leg or both legs?
If you could switch, that would be great, but it's not the most important part of the exercise.
And how many we need to do for the first one? 8?
8, yes. Keep that core tight. A little more pressure on that. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. Good.
Good.
Get a little more bend in the knees. Good. Excellent. Start off like you're trying to sit too far away, and then there we go. Good.
We have one more set to go.
Yeah, we got about a minute left. Now we're almost done. You come this far. One more weight on the front foot. There we go. One more set of the rows and then we'll be done. Well, then, great form. Front. Take a minute, walk around for a sec. One thing I want to mention is,
Can you hold for a second?
Don't look at the camera.
1 second. Neelu? Hello?
Hello? Yeah, can you hear me?
Within call back in 15 minutes.
The volume's being a problem.
No. Actually, my brother was calling from India. So
okay.
I just told him I'll call him.
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah, so, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, so one thing I want to mention is try to avoid looking at the camera if you can. The problem is a lot of people want to see their form, but say I'm in a stance like this, if I look at the camera, I already messed up my form. It's done. There's nothing I can do about that. So you have to be like that. I will let you know if something looks bad, but if you look at the camera, it's kind of already too late.
Okay.
But it's a habit. You'll get through that. So let's cool down. All right. So let's stretch our chest out. There we go. I mention this all the time. Do this every day. It's a fantastic stretch for the chest.
My shoulders are on fire.
Shoulders on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it. I mean, might be a little sore, but that's all right. All right, arms up. Interlock the fingers. We're gonna have them up to the ceiling. The good lat stretch. These are those big back muscles. We're gonna bend slightly to one side, bend from the shoulders. There we go. I'm not going too far. Just a slight bend. What we're doing is we're working on stretching out these muscles here, which are commonly referred to as the rotator cuff. Switch sides. It's one of the most commonly injured areas. It's also one of the least commonly stretched muscles. Sets of muscles. All right, let's get some arms. Stretch those biceps out. So you got any plans this weekend?
Sorry, what?
Any plans this weekend? Switch arms.
No. Just spend some time with the kids.
Okay. Sounds like some plans.
Yeah.
All right, one that I really like, tricep stretch. If you have any, especially any neck pain or shoulder pain, I love to stretch for that. We'll do some legs in a moment. All right, switch arms. Yeah, cooling down is one of the most underrated parts of exercising. All right, arms down. Kind of shake them out for a moment. Really shake out the neck and let's get our lizard pose. Slightly. I recommend also kind of pushing your elbow against your knee if you're not doing so. It gives a better stretch. And switch sides. And we're going to finish off with our crossover stretch, leg crossover stretch, where you have the leg up, we cross it over. Good. And switch sides. All right, you can come back up. So, how do you feel?
Feel good.
Feel good? Great. Yeah, that's our goal. We want you